Eala powers to latest victory versus Petra Marcinko with commanding display in Auckland. Eala continued her impressive rise on the professional circuit after producing another dominant performance, overcoming Croatia's Petra Marcinko in blustery conditions in Auckland to book her place in the next round of the tournament. Eala showed composure and shot-making quality from the opening games, refusing to take anything for granted as strong winds tested both players. Eala's latest victory gives her the ticket to reach WTA quarterfinals for the fourth time. Early pressure saw her face a breakpoint, but the 20-year-old Filipina responded with calm defense and a series of precise ground strokes, including a stunning backhand up the line that set the tone for the match. As the contest settled, Eala's return game proved decisive. She stayed low, took the ball lightly, and repeatedly pushed Marcinko onto the defensive. Her ability to move the ball wide and change direction disrupted her opponent's rhythm, while her consistency and long rallies highlighted growing maturity beyond her years. In control, Marcinko had moments of resistance, producing clever net approaches and well-timed winners, but Eala repeatedly found answers. Even in the toughest points, she embraced the challenge, thriving in the difficult wind conditions and showing remarkable balance and court awareness. By the latter stages, Eala was firmly in control, drawing applause with fearless baseline play and a series of highlight reel shots, including a full-stretch winner up the line that drew comparisons to the best moments of the tournament. Her confident body language and relentless pressure eventually broke Marcinko's resistance. The victory adds to Eala's growing list of professional wins and further underscores her status as one of the most exciting young talents in women's tennis. With this latest triumph, she once again demonstrated why she is considered a rising force on the international stage. A surge of power, Eala's commanding victory over Petra Marcinko in Auckland. In the world of tennis, moments of brilliance often arrive suddenly. A flash of intensity, a series of perfectly executed points, and before you know it, history has been written. At the ASB Classic in Auckland, New Zealand, that moment arrived in the form of Filipina tennis sensation Eala, who delivered one of the most dominant performances of her young professional career in dispatching Croatia's Petra Marcinko with a 6-0, 6-2 victory that left audiences and pundits alike in awe. Gulf News +1. The match and its magnitude. From the first serve to the final point, Eala was in full control. There was no hint of hesitation, no wavering in confidence, just pure, commanding tennis that showcased both her physical talent and mental composure. In a match that lasted just 63 minutes, Eala left Marcinko scrambling to find answers, as the Filipina dictated rallies, executed precision shot-making, and maintained pressure on every point. Women's Tennis Association. What made this performance particularly striking was how complete it was. Eala didn't just grind out a win, she dominated. She converted all 6 of her breakpoint opportunities, was nearly flawless in key moments, and maintained an aggressive posture from baseline exchanges to strategic net approaches. Even when Marcinko managed to stave off breakpoints, Eala remained unfazed, turning those defensive situations back into offensive opportunities with both calmness and tactical savvy. ASB Classic. Commanding in every sense. To truly appreciate what Eala achieved that day, consider the scoreline. A first-set shutout at 6-0, colloquially known in tennis as a bagel, is a rare display of dominance at the professional level. It signals not just technical superiority in a match, but psychological pressure applied from the first game to the last. In the second set, even when Marcinko managed to find a foothold and hold serve early, Eala responded with a relentless streak of games won to close the contest swiftly and emphatically. TheChronicle.com.ph. Statistics from the match paint an even clearer picture of her superiority. Eala's serve percentages, break conversions, and point-winning metrics were all supremely efficient, far outpacing Marcinko across critical categories. Her two-handed backhand punch, acute angled forehands, and tactical use of depth not only dictated the pace but increasingly forced errors from her opponent. Tennis Live. More than just a win. But this victory was about far more than the numbers. For Eala, it was a statement, a bold, resounding one that signals she's not merely participating in WTA events, she's competing to make deep runs. Coming off a competitive 3-set win over experienced opponent Donna Vekic in the first round, this Auckland performance amplified what fans and analysts had begun to sense. Eala is entering 2026 with confidence, precision, and a clear vision for her season. Women's Tennis Association. What made Eala's court presence so compelling was not just her strong ground game but her mental aid to every situation. Her ability to assess when to shift gears, when to take advantage of an opponent's weak first serve, and when to step back and reset, revealed a maturity beyond her 20 years. It's that blend of talent and tennis intelligence that separates solid players from true champions. LigaOlaraga.com. The crowd and the moment. The crowd at the ASB Classic felt an electric energy throughout Eala's match. The support seemed to lift her game even higher. Fans from around the globe, especially her Philippine supporters, proud beyond measure, watched not just a match but what felt like a milestone. Eala's performance was raw, spirited, and inspiring, radiating confidence and a calmness under pressure often reserved for the sport's legends. These are the moments when a young player's narrative begins to build into something larger than sport. It becomes cultural pride, collective joy, and a symbol of greatness in the making. Reddit. What comes next? Of course, one match, no matter how impressive, is just one step on a much larger journey. Having advanced to the quarterfinals of the tournament, Eala now faces stiffer competition. Her next opponent will likely be a top-seeded player, a test that, if approached with the same nerve and maturity she displayed against Marcinko, could propel her career even further. Women's Tennis Association. Importantly, this match also delivers valuable ranking points and momentum, something essential in the unforgiving rhythm of the professional tour. Every win builds confidence, every commanding performance enhances belief, and for Eala, this victory is one more proof that she belongs among the game's elite contenders. News 5 Always On. A broader perspective on Eala's growth. It's worth stepping back and seeing this moment in the context of Eala's broader growth as a player. She has faced fierce competition throughout her rise, from early career challenges to victories over seasoned opponents. Prior to this tournament, she showed grit in matches that tested her resilience, such as her comeback triumph over Donavikic, a match where she demonstrated resourceful tactical,